Alrighty folks, we're here at Comic-Con Africa 2022 and we have finally managed to track down Claire. She's the marketing manager for Comic-Con. She's one of the brains behind this epic monster that you see behind us. Claire, tell us your thoughts, your feelings. How do you think Comic-Con's been going?
I think it's been going great, and we've got an estimated or a hoped-for estimate of 60,000 visitors this year, which is incredible. And you know, the atmosphere has been so electrifying because it's, you know, our first con after a 3-year break, and everyone's just been really happy to be here, and so have I.
And no masks.
No masks, isn't that the best? Except for cosplay, obviously.
And the venue itself, I mean, I've been to all 3 of the Comic-Cons, and each time it had a different feel or flavor to it, but there's just something about it, the openness about it, the structure of the halls. Do you think you guys might be coming back here?
So I do hope so. I mean, I think we needed a bigger home, and this is kind of the biggest home that we could find. And, you know, there's space for expansion, there are more halls. The ceilings are nice and high, so you don't get sort of that, like, heat inside. And just so much space for the food truck villages, which is also great, because I think the food truck villages are a highlight of Comic-Con as well.
I would agree, because some of my experiences with the last ones was those food halls, the queues, absolute insanity. And here people have choice, they have options, and they've got space.
Yeah. And what's been nice is people have been kind of making their own space. They've been picking up tables, moving them to other sections, just, you know, taking them off for a bit of D&D or something like that. So it's really been cool that people can create their own space, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I have to say kudos to you folks, because for those of you that don't know, currently we're under a bit of a weird power struggle in this country as far as literal electricity goes, and you folks have soldiered through it. You've had backups, you've had options. Just what is it like to plan a monster like this? Give us a little bit about the behind the scenes there.
So it is huge, and there is such great detail that goes into it. You know, for example, our aisles are even wider than the average exhibition aisle, and the reason for that is because of cosplay, you know? So we've got to listen to what it is that the fans want and need, and translate that into the convention. So we have about 9 generators or a few more on site at this time, and also uninterrupted power supplies for the gaming hall especially, but also the other halls as well. So that was a challenge. But in terms of other planning, you know, it takes like almost a year and a half to like get your sponsors together and see, you know, selling space on the floor. So yeah, it's been a lot of planning, but really great.
And talk to us a little bit about the next Comic-Con. You're saying you're planning ahead, and maybe give us a bit of insight into your team, because I'm sure it's got to be a huge bunch of dedicated, passionate guys, all focused to bring something like this together.
So actually, dedicated and passionate is right, but not huge. It's only about 10 to 14 people on the team. But what makes Comic-Con possible is the friends of Comic-Con and the people, you know, funfluencers, the fans, everyone has a say, you know, and they give input, and that is how we create something that is relevant and meaningful to people.
That is an amazing story. So it's not just all on your shoulders. You have people giving you input and feedback.
We would not be anywhere without fans and passionate people like our fans.
So again, I think we'll encourage the fans to hit you guys up on the social media platforms, send you emails, suggestions, commentary, everything to just make the next one an even better experience.
Please, we love hearing from fans. It's absolutely awesome to hear their feedback and opinions and what they'd like to see more of, and we want to bring you what you want.
So maybe give them a little bit of insight into where they can get hold of you guys, what platforms, social media-wise, in preparation for next year.
Yeah, sure. So we're on Facebook and Instagram. We're also on Twitter, as well as Twitch and Discord. Wow. So we're pretty much everywhere.
All the major places you need to be.
Exactly. So find us on any of those platforms, and also have a look into StreamerCon and StreetCon, I think, because I think next year they're going to be bigger than they were this year. You know, they've been successful.
And those were actually a very nice addition, I must say. For us lonely little podcasters this year, it was nice to get more insight, tips, tricks that other folks are doing, and just that whole experience with that street alley thing. I mean, a lot of folks have been going past the graffiti wall, taking pictures. I think it's an amazing thing. Nice one.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And thank you for your time. And we're nearly at the end of it, so last final stretch. Good luck with that.
Thank you. I'm a little bit sad. I know I'm going to have a post-event cry, you know. But yeah, it's been really such an awesome experience, and to see everyone come together has just been so special.
And I can say for both Mark and I, thank you for having us here. It's been an honor and such a special experience too.
Thank you so much. It's been great to see you guys here.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.